está escuchando www.OGHUSKEYRADIO.com de Los Ángeles mundialmente. Aquí con DJ Motor. What's good, dog?
Es un exclusivo para ustedes. Estoy en el mix aquí con Husky Radio.
What's good, man? How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. Thanks for having me over here, man.
Nah,
real,
definitely.
Man. It's a pleasure.
Welcome home, man. Shit.
Oh, shit. I feel at home here, man. Honestly do, man. Nah. I grew up in a little room just like this.
We're talking off there, too, man, just about, like, you know, what got you started and stuff. And,
right.
Man, you're around a lot of... See, because people get it twisted like hip-hop, but you're around a lot of music.
Yeah, man.
Hold the mic up.
Yeah. I was around a lot of music, man, as a kid, man. And I was fortunate, man. You know what I mean? I grew up in the streets of Wilmington. Like I said, LAJ, grew up down the street from LAJ. A lot of artists visited his house. Vanessa Williams, Tony. He did stuff with High C and... you know, now he's doing stuff with the Shapeshifters, but
of course.
I grew up at his house. I watched him cut it up. I seen people come over. I watched him on Soul Train, so I kind of was like, "Holy shit, what the fuck? I want to do that shit right there." So yeah, so he was a real inspiration to me.
At what age are we talking about, man? When you're over there posted up, seeing all this?
Shit. So you're gonna fucking timeline me right now. I was thinking at like 16, 15 years old, man.
At that time.
Yeah.
And with that, man, we were talking off there, man. First vinyl you bought?
Marvin Gaye, man. Let's get it on, man. You know what?
Yeah.
And it was I didn't actually buy it. I won it in a 6th grade raffle. I won it in a 6th grade raffle and LAUSD. How are they gonna give this away, huh? Let's get it on to one of the kids.
Damn.
And I was one of those kids.
It was a 45 too.
And it was a 45 piece, and I still have it till this day, man.
Oh shit.
So it was one of my.
Do you collect
ones.
vinyl? You consider yourself a
yeah.
vinyl?
Oh
collector?
yeah. Fuck yeah, man.
How deep are you? How bad is the fetish and shit?
It's pretty bad. My apartment consists of just nothing but vinyl. The fucking living room is just pretty congested, man.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It was a bitch. I recently moved to Long Beach. I grew up in Wilmington, and man, that was a mission. I was like. Couple of truckloads, man. That shit was a mission,
we're moving crates and shit.
Yeah,
crates.
Yeah, crates. And then to top it off, I got the upstairs apartment. You know what I mean? So my fucking homies hated me. A couple of you motherfuckers cut out on me. And
shit, like, nah, I couldn't make it, dog. Check it out.
My wife said I had to be at home. I lied. You know you're lying.
Pichi mandilones.
Right.
What's the first hip hop record you bought then?
The first hip hop record was Eric B for President. You know what I mean? That was one of the ones that stood out to me as a kid, you know, for some reason, man. That just stood out to me, and that was a pretty one. One of the ones.
Do you still collect records to this day?
You know what? I've been lacking due to the Serato and the technology thing.
Yeah.
You know what? I fought even going to Serato for many years.
Everybody,
man.
yeah.
Like, fuck that. There's no way I'm gonna do this shit.
Yeah.
I'm a vinyl head, and no, I crossed over and I slowed down my vinyl digging and shit, but I'm still doing it, you know what I mean? Here and there, swap meets. A lot of swap meets still open out there, man. There's a lot of stuff still out there and shit. Yeah.
What kind of music would you say you play?
Shit. Boom bap, if you could put that in a category. I mean, to me right now, some of the artists that I'm messing with are kind of like Homeboy Sandman.
Okay.
Who else? Sheesh, there's so many out there. They don't get the recognition that they should, you know what I mean? But they got the ill shit coming up, you know? A lot of the New York stuff. I'm really like into the New York stuff.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, how did that come? What is that? Why the New York? Being from Wilmas.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like, why? He knows his shit. Yeah, being from Wilmas, man. You know, like you would think I'd be more hood or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
you know
you
what?
at High C walking through, the block, dog.
Yeah,
you know
right.
What I mean?
Right. Well, I was always into the hip hop thing, man, and I grew up behind some train tracks, so I was a big graph writer as a kid. Oh man, I was a freight fucking motherfucker, big time. I was so bad. My mom I used to be painting in the backyard. And Roberto, el teléfono. And okay, no estás pintando los pinches trenes. Fuck, man. So that kind of Beat Street was big for me. You know what I mean? Beat Street.
But you okay? Just as a side note, we get up. But you ever notice like you've been in the game for quite a while, not too long, but to date. But you ever notice like the dopest motherfuckers, like LAJ, have a history? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like the graph heads are the ones that are like the dopest MCs, the dopest DJs and shit. Is that true to say?
They're so culture oriented. They keep it like keep it like old school. You know what I mean? They keep it to the realness. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much I think.
With that though, you play everything though, right?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, man. You could catch me playing some cumbias, corridos. It's a big thing right now. You know what I mean? So my library has a lot of corridos in it. Funk, dancehall. I'm a big dancehall fan and shit. Reggae. But hip hop is my heart. You know?
Yeah. What do you prefer to play? What's the best shit to play, like to rock a crowd, man, for yourself?
To rock a crowd right now, it's so fucking hard because these kids are so fucked up nowadays. That you got.
In the sense of what? Let's talk some DJ shit. Like how? What are you talking about?
Well, I could play a good rock hymn record, and these kids would be like, oh, what is that? What is that?
Yeah.
You don't have any Drake, or you don't have, and it kind of like, just come on, man. You serious?
As a DJ, do you find yourself, like, let's say even club rocking, it's the same, like you're expected to play what's on the radio,
right?
And you come from an era where that shit was not. You couldn't play what was on the radio if you were back in the day, like
in the 90s. You couldn't. You get your ass kicked.
Like you had
and those tight jeans too will get you caught up. The shits will get you caught up.
So what changed it, man?
Man, it's, you know what, I blame the radio, the mainstream radio stations, man. They're in charge of fucking brainwashing the kids.
The power that it has, right?
I mean, if you listen to a song 50 times an hour, guess what? You're gonna love that song.
I ain't gonna lie, that Drake song is I could listen to it now only because I've been listening to it fucking 4 times an hour and shit.
The other day I was in the shower singing the Robin Thicke thing and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody get up.
You know what I mean? So it's like, fuck. And then I stopped myself. I'm like, wait a minute, I don't like this.
I don't
shit.
like this song, but I know the whole thing. And shit. That's some real shit, though, man.
Hugging. Your baby's chubby. You know what I mean? Like, shit. Why am I singing this, man?
DJ DEJAY Motor on Facebook, Instagram Motors View. Make sure you guys follow, man. But one of the things, though, mainstream does have that reach, and so people understand is that we come from an era where it was mainstream. There's always been mainstream jiggy hip hop. Don't get me wrong. It's not like it's all boom bap, it's all raw, it's all but we're fortunate to be in a time where we had all of it on the radio. You know what I mean? Because when the Polka Dots was on, you still had Public Enemy playing. You know what I mean? Like it was NWA. It was still the mix. That's all. We don't want to be like, oh, them cats are just not. You know what I mean? And you know,
I think it's more of an age gap thing, and a lot of this music just doesn't sound. It's more electric than it was before. Remember sampling?
Yeah.
And all that? A lot of people lost touch with that. You know what I mean?
They don't want to pay.
They don't want to clear the samples. Right.
And then you're on tour, man. Let them know shit.
Right. I just came off tour with YDB, Young Dirty Bastard, Old Dirty Bastard's son, man. That was fun as fuck.
Where did you hit, man?
We only hit the West Coast due to the Rock the Bells got canceled for the East Coast gigs. We went up to Frisco, and Frisco showed us mad love. More love than L.A. You guys are tripping over here. Yeah, man. And Frisco was fucking hype.
Okay, as the DJ, what do you think it is? What's the L.A. heads? Because I've seen YDB a few years ago, and I didn't think he wasn't embraced. I don't want to say love, because that shit sounds too much. But why isn't that embraced there?
You know what? Honestly, well, from my standpoint, I saw it more like they were giving us love because the bay over there is more like turntablist oriented. You know what I mean? There's a lot of turntablists out there. So we did our little showcase.
Oakland Faders.
Oakland Faders, Scratch Pickles, Supernatural turntable artists, whatever. So we did our little set, little tribute set for ODB, and they were feeling it. They were just feeling it, and I felt like it was more of the energy from Frisco, the turntablists that kind of like felt like what we were doing. You know what I'm saying? That were more hyped to it. And when we did it out in LA, it seemed like the kids were like kind of like, what's going on? What is this guy doing? You know what I mean? One
of the discussions I've had with Top Rank, though, is I've been at a show, and I've put it straight up like this, man, and I'll put it out there. LAJ cut up Mad Lion. Like, fucking juggled it. Oh, he juggled the shit out of it. Nobody gave a shit. Like, everybody's like, huh?
Everybody was still like with their drinks back, with their backs turned
And then
down.
Exile came and started hitting mutters on the MPC, and everybody was in awe. And I was like,
see, there's the debate.
You know what I mean?
The button debate, the button pushers.
So how do you feel about
it?
And
the DJs.
I pulled them in here. I pulled them in. So what's up? What's up with that? How do you feel about that?
I'm a big opposition against the sync button and all that stuff, man. I feel like we're losing touch. You know what I'm saying? The technology is definitely made it a lot easier for us, though. Don't get it wrong. I mean, it's made it a lot easier, but we're losing touch on how we used to have it, the feel for it, the soul of it, you know what I'm saying? The analog of it, you know what I'm saying? Everything's a digital thing now.
Cats like you could stand out in the technology, because you know there's a million DJs, you know what I mean? But you get somebody on there to cut it up and do all that stuff that you can't sync and you can't program, you know what I mean?
Right. You could gauge the person that knows what they're doing or has been in the game or has dug those records, you know what I'm saying? Opposed to the backpack DJ who rolls up with his USB drive and, yo, I'm down, I'm hip hop, right? I just downloaded all night. I'm down, right? You know what I mean?
Would you tell a DJ now then, or is it expected that a DJ would have to have vinyl then? Collect vinyl? Now, I'm starting right now. My first day.
As of right now.
Yeah, today I'm starting. I'm under I'm your grasshopper and shit. Do I have to?
I would suggest that you would go through the steps that we went through. And not to say that you would have to go through that to be accepted as a DJ. I mean,
yeah, of course.
But it's just, that's the way it was. And I think that's the culture of it and why we need to keep it alive like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're losing touch, because we don't teach our fucking youth to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the big thing right there.
Word up. Thanks for coming through. Facebook, DJ Motor.
Oh, no doubt.
Instagram, @MotorsView, man.
Right up. And big up to Crooks and Castles. I'm part of the street team, you know what I mean? crooksandcastles.com. Check us out. Check the clothing line out and shit. I wish I had some stuff to bring up here.
Oh, yeah, that just means you have to come back.
But book me in for another day. I'll bring you guys some stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
There it is.
OGHUSKEYRADIO.com.
OGHUSKEYRADIO.com.
Stay posted.